Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Hope you are all having a wonderful day. I bet that you guys will never guess what happened in today's update. The update itself added the worst things that everyone in the TCG has hated playing against, and I say everyone, but I mean a lot of people play these cards. They added Triple Tactics Thrust, a card that should not be in the game. Full transparency, this card is ridiculous, and so are Triple Tactic Talents. Rescue Ace, Turbulence, as well as Kashtira Arise Heart. Now for us in the TCG who play Yu-Gi-Oh! In person, we have been hating these decks or loving these decks, depending on if you're a horrible person or not, for a very, very long time, and finally they are in Master Duel. I will now be announcing my retirement from playing Master Duel. I'm not touching this game anymore. I don't want to play it, never going to touch it again. The cards included in this pack, let's see what we got going on here, because I've not actually looked at any of this stuff. Full stuff, Theriosis, Wraith Soth, which is nice because it's at 1 already, Arise Heart, which isn't limited, which really sucks, Hydrant, and Turbulence, which I'm pretty sure is actually full power Rescue Ace. Hold on, is it actually full power Rescue Ace? Because it would need things like Rescue. It's full powered Rescue Ace. Wow. This game is garbage. And it's so cheap. Why the fuck is Rescue Ace so cheap? It's like the actual best deck in the OCG right now. Okay, first of all, this is cool. The icon frame thing is cool. Kashtira Arise Heart sleeve. It's dumb. It's just bad. It's just bad. I like the fire deck box. That's quite nice. I do like the other one that we got for the structure deck already a little bit more. This is dope. I don't like the mate base, but this is a cool arena. Like, this is a really, really cool arena. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. Like, if this might be my new Vendread arena. Because, you know, Vendread also takes place in the city, so maybe not. But, like, this is an awesome arena. This is super, super, super cool. I really love this. I bet you will never guess what deck I'm playing. What do you mean it's in the title? Why is it there? What? Who the fuck put Red Dragon Archfiend in the thumbnail? Why would you do? Okay, you know what? Whatever. I can't even complain. All right, well then, have some Red Dragon Archfiend replays with me, and let's have some fun. I don't know what it is in Master Duel, but every single time that I open Master Duel, the first replay that ever appears is always so weirdly long to load in. I don't get that. That's such a weird thing. This starting hand sucks. This is a 1 of, this is a 1 of, this is at 2, this is at 3, this is at 3. This starting hand is real bad. This deck has made a few different changes. I set Converging Will's Dragon and set Harpy's Feather Duster. Maybe they'll think I'm playing Labyrinth or something and I just open really poorly, or have hand traps in hand. Let's hope. They normal summon Mathmech. If you don't know what Mathmech does, it's a Cyberse. It's a lot. They do so much. Mathmech does so much, and I cannot handle this abuse right now. Called by the Grave, targeting Max C. You know what? That's fair play to you. Can't do much about that. Called by the Grave negates the Max C. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Maxi goes vanish, effect does not resolve. Link summons using 1 in hand, using microcoder or whatever it's called. I don't know. Yeah, it is microcoder. You can see on the left side of my screen. I was not reading it. Synchros or Link summons into Code Talker, which is pretty cool. Then the effect of microcoder to add a Signet to the trap. Add Signet mining. Ooh, baby, you added a card, and you're adding a card that adds a card. Do you know what you just did? Droll and Lockbird. No more adding. Oh, okay, you have a second call. Bye. I mean, what do I even do in that situation? The entirety of Mathmech loses to Droll super hard because it's add. And you know what? I lost. There are some duels where there are truly no redeeming things in your hand. Red screen, a 1 of. Called by, a 1 of. Raigeki, a 1 of. Okay, is what it is. That's fine. That's fine. Add Resonator, activate Resonator call. Get to add Crimson Resonator to hand. I still have nothing playable, so I set Synchron Resonator. They assume that I've set Crimson Resonator because, of course, I would. I set 2 cards. Red Screen's actually just a pretty good card. It does work with the Red Dragon Archfiend archetype, even though it's just a normal Archfiend on the card itself. But your opponent's monsters cannot declare an attack. That's really nice, actually. Then during the end phase, you can target a level 1 tuner, or not during the end phase, it would be destroyed to pay 1,000 life points, but you can target a tuner monster in your graveyard, destroy that card to special summon it, which means that you can synchro summon into other things using this card, and it's pretty nice for that reason. And then set Called by the Grave because it's just a good card to have right there. Activate Dark Magical Circle, activate Soul Servant to place 1, and you know what they place? Can you guess what they might have placed on top of their deck with Soul Servant? I'll give you 3 seconds to guess. 1, 2, 3. You'd be wrong. If you guessed any Dark Magician card that isn't Dark Magical Circle, For some fucking reason, they placed the Dark Magical Circle from their hand on top of their deck, which they then add using Dark Magical Circle. I don't know if this dude was high or not, but he sets 2 cards and passes. I'm thinking that must be Eternal Soul, and he already has Dark Magician in hand and just wanted to be just a dickhead. Obsessive Ubaloo. I cannot even explain how fast I took this out of my deck. I had seen people telling me to put this card in the deck, and Dakota even talked to me about this playing it in real life. He was like, you should put Obsessive Ubaloo in it while trying to like build up the deck or plan it beforehand. I'm like, I see no redeeming qualities in this card. What the fuck is the point of playing this? Unless you are playing Bestial Dissipator, which I don't want to touch because the Bestials are fucking disgusting and unfun to play against or use. You're just a loser if you think otherwise. I will fight you. This card is useless. It does nothing. It can maybe get me into a Red Dragon Archfiend, but I set a card because I have a fucking another tuner. Activates Eternal Soul, adds Dark Magic attack. Alright, sure, that's fine. What are you doing exactly? This is okay. This is going to happen a lot, where they're going to activate Dark Magical Circle, then activate Eternal Soul to add. This is just what happens. This is 11 turns. It is 11 turns of this shit. I swear to God, nothing of value happened. They added Chaos Form, and then didn't use it. So they must have nothing in hand. Joel and Lockbird, how helpful. How very helpful of you, video game. Activates the 3rd Dark Magical Circle. Nothing was added to hand. I hate this game. Witch of the Black Forest. Finally, I got something playable. Witch flipped Crimson. I actually made a huge mistake here, and I could have done this play very, very differently. But Witch of the Black Forest and Crimson Resonator to go into Red Rising Dragon. Then I get the effect of Witch of the Black Forest, allow me to search one, and Red Rising Dragon allow me to special summon Crimson Resonator back out. Use you, summon you, Witch of the Black Forest will add Maxi to hand so I can have that my opponent plays their Dark Magician stuff, and I realize now what I could have done differently. Upon normal summoning Witch of the Black Forest, what I could have done is flip summon Obsessive Ubaloo. Use the 2 of them to go into normal Red Dragon Archfiend, then use normal Red Dragon Archfiend and Synchron Resonator, and use those 2 to go into Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Then that would have allowed me to go into that stuff right there. Then I could have used Crimson Resonator and then Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss and special summon a bunch of nonsense out, giving me pretty much nothing other than just a higher level monster. But it's fine right there because I go use these 2, go into an 8 into Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. Then I use these 2 to go into Abyss anyways. So it's still fine. It's just I could have done more here because I technically could have gone into Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend. Summon this out. That effect is going to add Crimson back to hand. Doesn't really do much, but it's just nice to have more things. Obsessive Ubaloo to attack. That effect will special summon a tuner from my graveyard, which is pretty nice. Attack there. Main phase 2. Synchro these 2 into Bane. Bam. I still think all of the Red Dragon Archfiends should have animations. Tribute Ubaloo, target Abyss to bring back Abyss, which is pretty nice. End phase goes to their turn. 3 Dark Magical Circles on field. What are you playing, bro? What is this? They activate Chaos Form. I shotgun Maxi. I'm like, what the fuck? There's nothing they can summon. Like, there's not a single card they can summon with Chaos Form that's going to do anything for them here. So I said, sure, that's fine. Who cares? They activate Ash Blossom. That's fine. Who cares? I activate Called by the Grave. I'm getting this one card. Stop talking. Then I use Abyss, negate the effect of Eternal Soul for some reason. I don't know why I did this, but it's a thing that I did. I chose to do for some reason. I should have saved that for when they activate Dark Magical Circle, so I could activate that in response to Dark Magical Circle, turning off Dark Magical Circle. That way they don't banish. They had Magician of Shadow, Dark Illusion, whatever the fuck. I don't understand. Magician of Chaos. Alright, fair. Why did you activate 3 Dark Magical Circles, and why did you search one? Vanish. Target 1 card on field to destroy. Well, shit. Alright. I done fucked up. Then they destroy my red screen. Well, shit. I done fucked up. Vanish to draw a card. Activate Emblem Dragon Destruction to add Buster Blader to hand. Do you understand how confused I was? This deck doesn't make sense. I don't know what this person was playing. There's 2 more turns left. Can I win here? Yes, I fucking can. Crimson Resonator, special summon. Bam. Normal summon, Red Sprinter. Synchro these 2 off to go into Red Rising Dragon. Red Rising Dragon effect, target Crimson Resonator, special summon. Crimson Resonator effect, special summon 2. Creation, Synchro Resonator. Synchro the 3 into the best card that should have an animation. Red Supernova Dragon. This card deserves an animation. Synchro Resonator to add Crimson Resonator back to hand. Perfectly fine. 6,000 attack. Raigeki. Bam. Dark Magician. I don't know why I did this. I don't know why. They activated a monster effect here. This card can't be destroyed by card effects, so I don't know why I did this. But this card might count as Dark Magician in the graveyard or something. It does. That's fine, actually, because that means they can special summon it, banish it. So this was the right play. Supernova Dragon to banish all cards they control. This was actually the right play now that I'm looking at it, because they didn't use Eternal Soul's effect this turn. Raigeki will destroy that. That effect is going to activate destroyed cards. It's fine. My end phase Supernova Dragon comes back. Still have Drill and Lockwood in hand, so they can't add much. Actually in a pretty good spot this turn. Like this was definitely a good comeback. Magician Soul effect, sending Dark Magician, special summon Magician of Chaos, activate Dark Magic Knives, or Dozen Knives, sorry. Can't destroy Supernova Dragon, perfectly fine. Go to draw phase, Wandering King Wildwind, doesn't matter. Normal summon, activate Eternal Soul, activate that monster effect. Okay, you want to destroy it? Sure, no field for you, coward. Because I normal summon Crimson Resonator, I still have the ability to special summon Wildwind and another Crimson Resonator from my hand. That effect is activate destroying, special summon this, bam. Special summon that, bam. Red Rising Dragon, bam. And it's just full combo and to win the game realistically because these cards are good. Special summon 2, bam, and bam. Yes, sir. Synchro these into an 8, and wouldn't you know, Red Dragon Archfiend comes on out. Because I'm the master of faster. I am Jack Atlas. And then Red Dragon Archfiend attacks. Boom. I really wanted to go into King Calamity. I didn't want them to leave, and I thought it'd be cool to attack with actual Red Dragon Archfiend, but I so badly wanted to summon King Calamity there, which is why I summoned the 2 level 2s. I'm like, if I go to King Calamity here, this will be really, really funny. However, just standing on Red Dragon Archfiend is also really cool. Sky Striker! This is not a good hand. It's not a good hand. I mean, what am I supposed to do against this? Sword Soul cards, activate Maxi! For those of you who don't know what Sword Soul is, somehow, they special summon a lot. No out for Maxi, which means that I win the game if they take their turn. If this person decides to play their turn, they legitimately just lose the game. That is what it means to get hit with Maxi and not have a response. Especially when you're playing a Synchro Summon deck. Long Yuan effect, discard Taya. Specials Long Yuan, I draw 1 card. Specials a token, I draw another card. Synchros into Baron de Fleur. No, they actually did play Baron de Fleur, which is pretty cool of them. Changing. I still think actual Sword Soul's really good card, or like really good cards, and is a very strong deck. But it's just good. Moyi, reveal Taya, use these 2, Synchro Summon, I draw 2 more cards again. Wow. I get to summon nothing. This hand's not that good so far. I'm kind of just drawing into the same things, which is perfectly fine. Moyi, draw 1, add Blackout, which is the main thing that they're going to do. However, they don't add Blackout, actually. They add Sword Soul Strife, which means they already had Blackout in hand. Usually that's what that means. Monster Reborn, summoning the Taya? Oh shit, alright, you got it. I don't know why you decided to do this. Special summon Taya, use this effect, banish a card, summon out a token, draw another card for me. Then they decide to go into Draco Berserker? What was bro doing? I draw another card? Bro, why were you summoning so much? You could have ended on Changing or Baron de Fleur and then Shishao, which would have been fine. That would have been okay. But also, how many monsters did I draw here? Like, what was this? The sand is fully playable, mind you, don't get it wrong, but I really wanted to draw into Harpy's Feather Duster. I drew Red Gardno, which was a really good draw here, actually. Activate Raigeki, they have to respond. Sword Soul Strife. I thought this card was going to do something. It doesn't. It doesn't do anything. It literally does nothing, so I was like, alright, sure, whatever. Raigeki goes through, destroying the Shishao and the Draco Berserker. Changing stays alive, using its Banish effect, which is pretty damn good for me, because I don't have to worry about that anymore. Summon Crimson Resonator. Summon Wildwind. Normal summon Red Resonator. Summon Witch of the Black Forest. Use these 2, go into Red Rising Dragon. Chain 1 will be Witch, Chain 2 will be Red Rising Dragon to special summon Red Resonator back out. If you're wondering why I did that in the order I did it, I needed to special summon Crimson Resonator as well as Wildwind in case they thought that I normal summoned or something. Then I normal summon Red Resonator so that way they wouldn't have a real target to use Sword Soul Blackout on. Which, again, I'm still assuming this is Blackout. We don't know for sure. but just getting rid of the opportunity for them to stop my combo play right away is a really good option. So special summoning the Crimson Resonator, then the Wild Wind gives me Red Rising Dragon, normal summoning Red Resonator, and Witch of the Black Forest also gives me Red Rising Dragon as well as a search card. So this was just a very, very, very good play. Red Resonator special summon, Witch of the Black Forest adds max C. I do miss timing on Red Resonator, so I don't get to target the Chenging to gain life points, but that's fine. Synchro summon here into Red Dragon Archfiend. Really good, getting the normal one out. Using these two to go into shiny Red Rising Dragon once again. Red Rising Dragon comes out, brings out Crimson Resonator, special summon Creation Resonator, use these three, go into Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, which is pretty damn good. Wild Wind, synchro summon the third Red Rising Dragon, which is going to special summon out the Red Resonator from my graveyard. Using these two, gaining life points thanks to Chenging. Use these two right here to go into Bane, which is damn nice. That effect is going to tribute this to special summon out the normal Red Dragon Archfiend, which, I mean, hell yeah, dude. Like, look at this lineup I got here. In one turn, I have hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane, hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, and the man himself, well, not man, Red Demon Dragon, which is Archfiend, because for some reason, Demon, I'm pretty sure they call it Demon in Japan, or they say Demon in Japan, is Archfiends in this game, which, I mean, Archfiends are still cool. I'm not even going to pretend the name Archfiend is still fucking dope. A Red Demon Dragon, I don't know, maybe it's just because I grew up with it, but that doesn't have the same ring to it as Red Dragon Archfiend. I love it. Battle phase, attack, they activate Sword Soul Blackout, targeting to destroy the Chenging, and then destroying 2 cards I control. Baby, wouldn't you fucking know it, the last card that I drew into was my Red Gardener. I activate Red Gardener, they can't be destroyed this turn by my opponent's card effects. I am him. I am Himothy. I drew the card because of Maxi. Sorry, Yuna, I played a really shit card called Maxi that won me the game. Thank you for putting up with all my synchro summons. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a wonderful day. Obviously, there's no red screen in this deck list. I made a lot of changes as I was playing with it, including getting rid of Converging Willow Dragon and shooting Majestic Star, and then adding them back in because I wanted to, and then I added Synchro Zone as a way to synchro summon my opponent's turn so that I could use that. Also, not being able to declare attacks inside of a Synchro monster just makes this a really good card in general. But this goes into Majestic Red Dragon or shooting Majestic Star if I have Bane on the field to special summon out the Converging Willow Dragon. It's a lot of nonsense, but this is the end deck result. I really like it. It's not what my actual Red Dragon Archfiend deck looks like in real life, because I don't own a lot of these cards because they're fucking expensive, such as Lightning Storm, and that's actually it. Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend is also just impossible to find, but I'd love to play that in real life. So that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed. Hope you've all had a wonderful day, and if you haven't, there's always the rest of your day. There's always tomorrow, the day after that, so on and so forth. Things don't get better unless you let them, so give yourself time and things will improve. I promise. This is Jack Atlas, the Master of Foster, signing out. Until next time, I will see you all then. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Goodbye.